YouTube, who else do you know that's rocking this guy in Regulation I? Chances are some of you don't even know who that is. That, my friends, is a GRAFAIAI. And GRAFAIAI is a very underrated prankster Pokemon in Regulation I, which hopefully I can show you guys here today. Alongside the GRAFAIAI, we got the Zama, we got the Lunala, we got the Pelipper, we got the Rillaboom, and we got the Raging Bolt. Now, if you see what you like and you like what you see, consider dropping a like, dropping a comment, dropping a sub. We're on the road to 400 subs, and I would greatly appreciate it if you showed your boy some love. With all that said, let's go ahead and hop into some action. See y'all in just a second. Alright, battle number 1, and we have Miraidon Ice Rider. Hard Trick Room from the looks of it. Okay. Okay. Would they lead Miraidon? They might lead Miraidon. So just in case, I'm gonna do this. Don't have the best remaining options in the Ice Rider. I think I have to bring this for terrain control. Let's give it a shot. This is not going to be easy. Not an easy matchup for us. Hard Trick Room with Dusclops, of all things. Which does ruin one of the techs on my GRAFAIAI, which is Super Fang. We'll see what happens, though. Okay. Okay. A lot can happen here. You know what would be really cool I just thought about? Shadow Sneak into Weakness Policy Calyrex and Glacial. That'd be insane. Do got some sauce here. We're gonna start... Honestly, if they'll let me, I'll just do this. Go for the Super Fang. And then I'm just gonna Moongeist. I think this is fine. If they do burn Terra, it's probably the Dusclops. Yep. Oh, nice. But that means you can't Terra your Ice Rider. That's kind of like, yeah, you get Trick Room up, but yeah, your Ice Rider's at half health. And yeah, that's kind of wild. Okay. I go for Leetsy. It's going to break my Shadow Shield, a little bit annoying. And they Trick Room. Alright, so I can Encore that, and then I think I'm just going to switch into somebody else. Like Zama. Okay, interesting. Encore you, hard switch, Zama. Yeah, that's an interesting play. And getting half health on Calyrex is pretty sick as well. Alright. Not the best turn 1, not the worst. Cool, get my little boost. They're gonna have to Trick Room again. We can definitely use that to our advantage. They immediately reset the Trick Room, which is awesome. And that's just a Glacial. Cool. So here we threaten the, what's it called, pretty good. I'm going to Toxic you and Body Press you. I might have decided that turn too fast. Because they live Body Press, I'm pretty sure. They are going to let me Toxic, though, which is going to limit how long this thing's allowed to stay on the field. Which is pretty massive. There's Body Press. Ha! They actually don't live it. Wow. Zamazenta's insane, because you know that thing is Eviolite. Zamazenta is insane. They're gonna lead seed instead of taking out my my GRAFAIAI. That's crazy. That is actually kind of crazy. And Toxic will eventually outdamage that leech seed, so I'm not too worried about that. Are they lefties or are they clear amulet? They are clear amulet. Okay, cool. Let's see who this is. It is gonna be Ensign, which is fine. And they already Terra'd, so they're in a terrible spot here. I'm just gonna hard switch. They can Glacial, it's a little scary. I haven't Terra'd yet, actually. They just went for Leech Seed. I can Encore them into Leech Seed, which would be kind of funny. And they're not doing any damage. I can also just Super Fang, but I think I'd rather Encore into Leech Seed, because that way they... I guess they could still kill my... what's it called? Woo! Oh, too close, too close, too close. Way too close. We got it, we got it. Oh, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, as long as they're Encored and Elite Seed, they're not too much of a threat. Okay, they do fake out me. I do get off an Encore, so now they're stuck using Leech Seed. I'm gonna flinch. And they do Leech Seed my GRAFAIAI, which means I am gonna lose it, but that's fine. Because now that's all they can go for. And that only benefits us. Cool. So I can bring in Rilla pretty safely. Or maybe I should wait. I think I'm actually going to bring in Lunala. I think I actually bring... because like, we pressure both sides hard with Lunala. So I just Moongeist pressure the Kali. And then I body press pressure the Ensign. I think we have him in a pretty tough position. Game's definitely not over, but... I'm feeling pretty good. I think GRAFAIAI put us in a pretty good spot. They can't Trick Room. They're kind of just stuck doing dumb stuff. So here's a Moongeist, and here is a Body Press. You could switch Miraidon to either slot. Either way, it's not going to feel good. So we're in a pretty good spot here, man. Wow. They burn Terra. I get why they did it, but 9 times out of 10, they live a Moongeist, so they shouldn't have burned Terra on turn 1. Like, I understand why they did it, but... then they got GRAFAIAI'd, so... okay, they decided to sack the Ensign. Works for me. So, free Moongeist into the, oh, great play. Great play. So, you just get Body Press next turn. That works. Sure. That works for me. Bye-bye. Because now you come back out with Kali, I body press the bear, and Moongeist the Calyrex. So this really isn't the end of the world. You burning Terra early really puts you in a tough position here, man. Granted, I burned Terra too, but if you faked out, I had to predict or play around you faking out the GRAFAIAI. So now I'm locked into Moongeist. Also, not bringing Miraidon is interesting. Moongeist here and Body Press here. I think Rilla wins the late game regardless. I don't really know. That's fine. I think Rilla wins the late game regardless. So Moongeist obviously going to fail. We can get off a big Body Press here. They should live 1, I'd imagine. Barely. Cool. And honestly, I think here we just double into Calyrex. I don't really... because the bear doesn't OHKO either of us. The bear does not OHKO a single one of us. I mean, I don't really need to, do I? They can Glacial, but we still win the late game. Yeah, we play it safe here. Okay, so we got that going for us. Yeah, Moongeist should be enough. Just in case it's not. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. We shouldn't... yeah. Bye-bye. And then Specs Moongeist should be enough to pick this up and get us our first win of the new season. Yep. That's all she wrote. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Leech Seed Cali is that good. I get it; it's cool. It's the new tech. It's the new meta going around. I just don't think it's that good. Leech Seed is because your opponent can simply switch out and it breaks the seed. It doesn't make it that viable of a move, unless you're in the late game. So Calyrex setting it up on turn 1, I just never really understood that. Anyways, it's going to be our first dub of the new season. You love to see it. Let's go ahead and hop into a second. I'll be right back. Alright, got some early season shenanigans with Koraidon, Lunala, Blaziken, Whimsicott, Indeedee, and Kleavor. I think this is fine. Indeedee is a little annoying. I think I do this. This is low-key kind of terrifying, because there's just too much going on. There's way too much going on. No fake out, which is good, I suppose. What the hell is Eric cooking, man? Kleavor's annoying, so I don't want to deal with Stealth Rocks. Indeedee's annoying, because it stops my Prankster shenanigans, which is why I'm bringing the Rillaboom, specifically to counter that. Blaziken's probably there for coaching. I also considered coaching Blaziken. I also considered that tech. I'm assuming it's coaching. I don't know what else it would be doing on this team. Whimsicott Kleavor. Okay. This might be Tailwind. A lot of things can happen here. They might have Night Slash or something crazy. I kind of want to switch into Zama here. But then if they get up rocks, my Shadow Shield is broken as soon as I hit the field, so maybe we don't do that. Is this thing sashed? Alright, they do break my my Shadow Shield anyways. Are you sashed? You are not. Sick. Very, very good turn for us. We can Encore the Whims into Moonblast. That wouldn't be a terrible play. Out comes Koraidon, which is fine for me. Say probably Tailwind here. I know that thing's probably clear. I mean, it actually could be what's it called as well. But either way, it's going to outspeed my Lunala, so there's no point going for Scary Face. What I would consider is Super Fang. I can Encore Whims next turn, potentially. They do finish me. Maybe I should have went for Toxic, but Super Fang's going to put them in a pretty bad spot as well. As long as I don't miss it. Which I tend to do sometimes. Nice. So we got that thing super low. Who's their other restricted? Lunala. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can catch the Whimsicott on a Tailwind. That would be massive. That would be absolutely massive. We'll see. We'll do this for now. If their Terra goes Koraidon, I will throw up. Please, do not disrespect me. Please. Nice. You shouldn't be Covert Cloak. You're Encored into Tailwind. How we looking, boys? How we looking? Flinch? Don't be cloaked. Awesome. Beautiful. Gotcha. Alright, cool. So, we should see the, what's it called? The Lunala switching in for Whimsicott. So, I'm going to Toxic the Whimsicott slot. Terra Fire. High horsepower can miss, bro. But I'm hoping we don't get disrespected. They stay in. Sure. If you want to stay in and keep clicking Tailwind, that is fine with me, homie. That is fine with me. Cool. So we are going to burn the Terra here. They're locked in the Tailwind, which is cool. I'm going to get off a Toxic. Was expecting the switch, but I'll happily Toxic the Whimsicott. Now, who do you blitz? Either way, we live. Because I'm Sash and I'm Fire Terra. Yep. Chillin'. Whoa! Don't know about chillin', but I took it. Do you die from that? They do. Cool. I'll get some damage into Whimsicott. Works for me. Works for me. Cool. Good chip into the Whims. That did so much damage. Even through my Terra, but... And mind you, he was not Terra'd either. That's crazy. And GRAFAIAI still has its Sash intact. That is amazing. So Whimsicott literally can do nothing, so we don't care about Whimsicott at all. So I will happily... how much longer are you Encored for? Last turn of Encore, last turn of Tailwind. Okay, so... Let's Toxic you. I kind of want to put some damage into Whimsicott. Ugh. Because they can just protect Lunala here. What to do, what to do. I think this is fine. Okay, cool. They don't protect Lunala, which is massive. We get a free Toxic in here, which is sick. You can catch a Toxic too. Everybody getting Toxic out here. Meteor Beam. Good play. Can't get mad at that. Oh, I can Encore that. Ooh, they would have to Encore me. They better Encore. Dude, all I have to do is Encore this and we win. All I have to do is Encore this and we win. I think what I'm going to do is Encore Snarl. You can't stop both. You can't stop both. So I think I definitely Encore Lunala and Snarl. And my Sash, once again, is still intact. Alright, can GRAFAIAI and Zama clean it up? They're going to end their Encore, which is fine. They're going to lose Tailwind. Out comes Zama. This is going to be a very interesting endgame. We Encore the Meteor Beam and we Snarl, bro. They can't stop both of us. Let's see what happens here. This is going to be a very close endgame. Very, very close endgame. GRAFAIAI has been going crazy. I'm hoping they don't Encore. They are faster than me. Or they should be faster than me, I should say. So I'm hoping they don't Encore. Nice. That's game. That is game. Locked into a 2-turn move. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And they do that again? I was going to Encore you again, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy. They are locked in the Meteor Beam, which is 4 times resisted by my, yeah, y'all are cooked. Y'all are cooked. And the Whims is not cloaked. Yeah, that's game. And I can Encore the, Tailwind as well. I can Encore the Tailwind as well. And now that Terrain is gone, Toxic is going to eat them alive. This should be game. GRAFAIAI is an absolute demon. GRAFAIAI is an absolute demon. Now I can threaten you with Encore, and we just snarl again. Let me know what you want to do. Nice, that's game. Whimsicott can no longer attack. This thing is locked into Meteor Beam, which Zamazenta does not give a dang about. We're having a great time. GRAFAIAI absolutely cooked this team. +2 Meteor Beam, doing absolute pennies. +1, whatever it is. Cool. They are completely and utterly destroyed. So now that they're locked into that, we can start doing some silly stuff. GRAFAIAI's only attacking move is Super Fang. Which kind of puts us in a weird position, but whatever. Yeah, we're going to win this pretty easily. They are completely fried. Cool. So we'll see if they quit here. If they don't, I don't care. Oh, there was one more turn of grass. I didn't realize that. What can I do to be annoying? I guess Super Fang, you, and Snarl. That's what I thought! GRAFAIAI, baby, 2-0. Let's get it. Let's get it. GRAFAIAI put them in a body bag. Was an absolute menace from start to finish and didn't take a lick of damage. You love to see it. Beautiful. Alright, 2-0 to start. Feeling pretty good about the team. Feeling pretty comfortable with my GRAFAIAI here. It's just too disruptive, man. You got Super Fang to immediately half your opponent's health. You've got Prankster Encore, which is self-explanatory. Prankster Scary Face, which can immediately put someone in a terrible position, which they don't see it, which 9 times out of 10 they don't see it coming. And then you have Prankster Toxic, which again is self-explanatory. So GRAFAIAI just went absolutely crazy. Let's go ahead and hop into a third. I'll be right back. All right, we got the infamous Endeavor Scraggy team. They have a Farigiraf, which obviously ruins my Prankster shenanigans, but I do have tech into that. The plan essentially is just Super Fang into an attack. I think this is fine. I have to bring this. I have to bring Rillaboom for terrain control, and obviously we're not going to leave Zom behind, especially into an Ice Rider matchup. I think this is the tech. I think this is the sauce. Worst case scenario, they lead like for Rig Miraidon. Actually, I think we have tech into anything they lead. I might eat my words in about 30 seconds, but I think we have tech into anything they lead. If they lead like for Rig Miraidon, we Super Fang and switch into Rillaboom. I think we have tech into anything. I kind of played out a few scenarios in my head. I'm feeling pretty okay. Obviously, a very scary team. So we can definitely lose. But let's see. They do lead Farig, and they do lead Ice Rider. Okay. Which one of y'all is going for the... Honestly, call me crazy. I am ignoring the Ice Rider. My goal right now is to blow up the Farigiraf. So... Super Fang... And my strongest move into that would be Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. Because it literally does nothing. Not very effective. Not stab. If I Terra, this is stab. So without a doubt, this is the play. We need to get rid of Farigiraf immediately. And I'm hoping 2 things. 1, we don't miss Super Fang. 2, that Specs Gleam is enough to pick up the Farigiraf after it gets put at half health. Please. Don't miss. Perfect, perfect. Don't miss, please. Please, GRAFAIAI. Let's go. Okay. Half health. Can you pick it up? Can you pick it up? Please. Modest 252 with specs. Ah! We tried, boys. We tried so hard. We tried so hard. Okay, 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 okay. Not the end of the world. We do this. And we do this. Because this means in the late game, no Farigiraf. Which is massive. We tried so hard, bro. That thing is bulky as hell. Okay, okay, okay. This is definitely the play, right? Yeah, this is definitely the play. We hard switch in Zama to protect GRAFAIAI for the late game, and we get rid of the for a Graph if they choose to leave it out. If they switch, something's taking a Specs Gleam, and I'm okay with that, considering they have Miraidon in the back. We tried, boys. We literally made the perfect read, the perfect play. They're just too bulky. They're simply too bulky. They do leave in the for Rig. I don't know if they kill here. We take that well. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. And they take big damage here. Beautiful. Callie takes nothing, but what can you do? Alright, so this is perfect because now we can go for Prankster Shenanigans. This is perfect because now we can go for Prankster Shenanigans. The biggest goal was getting rid of the, what's it called? Okay. This thing's gonna pop out, which is fine. I'm actually just gonna protect the Zama and Gleam again. Yeah. That's scary. Can we take one? What if I went for wide guard? No, oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. We got him. They were expecting wide guard. They were expecting wide guard. No, sir. No, sir. Beautiful. Beautiful. We force out Miraidon. Oh my goodness, this is great. This is huge. Absolutely massive turn here. Wow. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Hands is their last. Interesting. A lot can happen here. We live that. They glacial. If Lunala can eat. Ooh, Zama eats! That's game. Oh my goodness. Wow. Zama ate. Zama ate. Oh, they ate as well. Okay. But I could just fake out. I just threatened fake out, no? How many more turns of Trick Room, man? Please, bro. Tell me there's like one turn left. I can't do this. My anxiety is through the roof. Them eating that body press is crazy. One turn of Trick Room. Okay. Okay. This is the play. We should win. Oh, I can throw up right now, bro. This game is crazy. GRAFAIAI didn't really get to do much, but we made all the right reads. We made all the right reads. Not bringing Miraidon was definitely a choice, but I get it. I don't think they have a win condition. I don't think they have a win condition. Because sure, you can kill my Zama. Actually, you can. I'm protected. Yep. And considering they didn't go for protect first, we just get the fake out kill here. Beautiful. That's game. Oh my goodness. What a game, what a game, what a game. We beat the infamous Scraggy team. We did it! Yes, sir. So you have to be very mindful here. They have not Terra'd yet. Which may or may not matter. We have to go... I want to Iron Defense. With the health I have left, they kill me no matter what. So I think the right play is to Body Press and Drum Beating. Oh, they don't Terra. Sure, that works for me. They can't kill both of us. They can kill one of us. Okay. Cool. You do not win the 1v1 versus You do not win the 1v1 versus Rilla, and then I just Toxic. I literally just Prankster Toxic. I could Encore, but I don't necessarily want to Encore them into a recovery move. So we 100% go for Toxic. They also just don't outspeed Rillaboom, so this is 100% game. 3-0. Yep. Oh my goodness. Even if they had Miraidon in the back, we still win, which is honestly reassuring. But wow, what a game! That was crazy. That was when they went for the coaching on the Cali. I was like, bro, I am terrified. But we literally made all the right reads, and we were able to continue our win streak. Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop into a fourth. I'll be right back. Okay, this may or may not be hard Trick Room. It's kind of hard to tell. This is kind of spooky. I don't like Ensign. Because Ensign... I think we still do the lead we've been going with. This lead is just incredible, man. You can't... This thing just hits incredibly hard. You can't fake it out. Because of its ability, I can invest fully into special attack and speed and not have to worry about getting O-Code. Just an amazing Pokemon. And then this thing has Terra Ghost and Sash. So I just love this lead. And 9 times out of 10, this is going to be my lead with this team. Obviously, Zama in the back. And I think I would love to bring these two to a game, but they keep bringing Pokemon that require Rillaboom. Like, I don't know, you know? These 3 always come. My 2 Restricteds and GRAFAIAI always come. I have Pelipper here because this team, for the most part, doesn't like Sun with both Zama and Rilla here. And then Raging Bolt was just kind of the glue. Just a great Pokemon to throw on any team, really. But yeah, they keep bringing Pokemon that require me to bring Rillaboom, so Rillaboom's coming again. So I have to counter Miraidon's terrain. I simply have to counter Miraidon's terrain. It's also great into the, specifically the ground moves on the Ursaluna. Facade definitely one-shots me, but the ground moves, we got some sauce into that. So what do they want to lead? Okay, it's Miraidon. Okay, we could do a lot here. Y'all, check me out. I'm not even going to think. This is a turn my brain off play. Watch this. Because they're assuming they're going to be faster. They are assuming they're going to be faster than me, which means they shouldn't Terra. They might Terra Electric just to get some like a lot of damage off, but watch this. Terra Ghost, Scary Face into you. Specs Ice Beam or Specs... I think we want to Specs Ice Beam. Specs Gleam is good, though, but Specs Ice Beam is doing dumb damage. I don't know. Who's their other restricted? I forgot. Okay, we don't see a Terra from their end, which is very, 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 very good. I wish they didn't lead Fake Out, because then I wouldn't even have to Terra the GRAFAIAI. But I gotta respect Fake Out. They don't go for Fake Out, which is fine, I guess. That's huge. Specs Ice Beam. Beautiful damage. Beautiful damage. Alright, they are going to bring me to Sash, but we have their Miraidon at 1 HP, basically. Might as well be 1 HP. That's a sick turn for us. This could be a knockoff, which may or may not OHKO, I'm not sure. It sucks I burned Terra for no reasons. I definitely could have went for Terra Fairy Gleam, which would have just killed the Miraidon, but it is what it is. Out comes Lunala, which is cool. I'm going to Toxic that thing. Do I live this? Yes, I do. Beautiful. Alright, they're gonna Terra, but what's cool about this entire play is that now we have both their restricteds on a timer, which is actually pretty massive. We have both their restricteds on a timer. Because now we get this thing Toxic, which is huge. Means the longer it stays on the field, the more damage it's going to take. And we'll see if we outspeed here. If we outspeed here, it's pretty good. Nice. Beautiful. So GRAFAIAI is already putting in major work here, which is awesome. So we're going to lose the GRAFAIAI. And then we probably lose the homie to another knockoff. That's fine. That is fine. Oh, they're leftovers. I'm really glad I went for Toxic. Beautiful. That is massive. Alright, cool. And what's cool here is they instant dies or Miraidon dies. Like, I don't really know what you do here, to be honest. Cool. We can definitely still lose this endgame. I am going to body press you and fake out you. They can double switch, I guess. Sure. I'll take your ensign. Works for me. And again, longer Lunala's on the field, longer Toxic is going to be doing its thing. Cool. Let's go ahead and get Ensign on up out of here, which is massive. Rocky Helmet hurts a bit, but we got Grassy Terrain to get a little bit of that HP back. So Miraidon is a little troublesome here, but if we can get them to target down the Zama, well, I can just finish it with a high horsepower. Ursaluna. Okay, sure. That's a choice. We gotta be smart here. They could Trick Room, which I need to respect. I have to respect Trick Room. Trick Room would be very, very bad. This is one of those times I wish I had Heavy Slam. Alright, yeah, Drum Beating does not pick up from there. I wish I had Wood Hammer right about now. Yeah, Toxic will kill though. Toxic will definitely kill. If I had Wood Hammer, bro, we just win the game. Maybe I should have put Wood Hammer on this guy. Will Toxic do it? Oh, wait a minute. I can Grassy Glide the, they better switch into Miraidon here. If they know what's good for them. They had better switch into Miraidon here. They do live that. It's unfortunate. I'm more worried about the bear. I don't give a damn about Lunala, if I'm being honest. I don't care about Lunala. Lunala dies next turn. Beautiful damage there. Nice. We get the Headlong Read correct, which is massive. Nice. We might have to go for the double here. We might have to go for the double here. We'll see though. Can Toxic please kill this thing? It should from at this point. Zama is back to full. Hold up, bro. I might eat a headlong from here. This is going to be a very, very close endgame. Rillaboom outspeeds Miraidon in Trick Room. I have to live a headlong. And something tells me I don't. I can go for the double, but... I think this is the play. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That's game. Max defense, Zama for the freaking win! Wow. This is why I build my Zama this way, bro. Oh my goodness, this thing is a demon when it comes to physical attacks! We just ate a full power, super effective headlong rush from a Guts Ursaluna, bro. Stop playing with Zama, man! Didn't even take me to red, I'm in the yellow, I'm chilling out here. Come on, dude! These games are crazy. And once again, GRAFAIAI clutching up in the afterlife with that toxic damage on Lunala. Wow, these games are insane. Gotta go for another one. Gotta go for another one. I don't really have much to say. I'll be right back. Well, this looks absolutely disgusting. Again, I think this is fine. Emphasis on think. I hate Ditto with a passion, but what can you do? And again, once again, I'm forced to... Dude, Miraidon is everywhere. I literally would love to bring Pelipper or Bolt, but I have to have terrain control. Or at least put up a fight. Can't just let this thing have its terrain, especially with hands on the team too? Yeah, no way. No way. So we just do this. I hate Ditto so much. There are certain Pokemon that I absolutely despise going into. Number 1, Weezing. I hate Weezing. 2 would have to be Ditto. I don't even know if there is a third. I guess Screens. I don't like going up against Screens. So they have 2 of the things I hate on one team. But I hate Ditto. How dare you steal my tech and use it against me? But yeah, I'll take Ditto and Screens over Weezing any day of the week. Like, you're just gonna turn off my abilities out here? Crazy. Crazy. Speaking of Weezing, I need to run a Reg I Weezing team. I hate going up against it, but I love using it. Anywho, let's try and end this video 5-0. I want to say this is 5-0. This should be our last battle. Time will tell. We'll see how I'm feeling after this. I think I've already showcased how disgusting GRAFAIAI is. Hopefully he continues to prove that in this battle. Interesting. Okay. You know what? I 1000% have a play. 1000% have a play. I am going to be burning Terra on my GRAFAIAI once again. But if we get this off, we're in an amazing position. I don't want to Moon Guys because they could protect, and then I'm just in a weird position. Actually, I am going to Moon Guys. This could be an awkward turn if they protect Callie. But realistically, if they protect Callie, I just Encore Hands in the Fake Out, and then Moon Geist that slot again. So I think it's a pretty safe play for us. Let's see if we get the fake out read right. They don't go for it. You're just gonna lose Cali immediately? Bye. What the hell? Okay. Sure. Works for me. Big threat out the way immediately. That was a pretty safe play, because regardless of what they tear into, Specs Moongeist likely picks it up, and they go for Drain Punch into GRAFAIAI. No, sir. Couldn't have asked for a better turn one, if I'm being honest. Couldn't have asked for a better turn one. I can Encore the hands and the Drain Punch. That is a play for next turn. They're going to Ditto me. Okay, sure. That is fine. You see why I hate Ditto? Now I have to play myself. Now I have to play my own tech. I built this GRAFAIAI to be a demon to other people, not to me. They could do a lot here. If they Encore Lunala, I don't care because I'm Specs. And they don't know that. They do not know I'm Specs. How dare they just steal my tech though? But it's fine. We Encore the hands, and they might see I have Encore and switch out hands. That'd be a smart play. That was cute, except as you can see, I have Encore, and now your dumbass is stuck out here going for Drain Punch into Ghost types. Nice try though. You cannot out GRAFAIAI the GRAFAIAI master. You thought. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now they're in a terrible position, because hands can't do anything. They do have GRAFAIAI, which obviously can do a lot. I'm just gonna... Yeah, they're not in a great spot. You stole my tech, but you can't use it better than me. Now on this next turn, I think they're gonna do something really annoying here. We'll see. They have a lot of they can Toxic my Lunala, which would be really annoying. It's gonna break my Shadow Shield. They can't Super Fang, which is actually pretty awesome. We do take that away from them, so we have that to our advantage. And if they're Scarfed, they're locked into Scary Face. I just realized that. They're probably Scarfed, dude. They're probably Scarfed. I love it. I love it. I hate Ditto, so respectfully, you can go, I don't know, play in traffic. I hate Ditto so much. So the fact that we just folded up a Ditto like that is amazing. I do believe they're Scarf. I could have just lost the speed tie, but they did get their Scary Face off before my Encore, which means they were likely Scarf. And if they're Scarf from the Scary Face, they really aren't doing anything. Like, why they switched in on the GRAFAIAI slot and not in the Lunala slot is crazy to me, but that's not my business. Anyways, we gotta go for one more. That one ended way too quick. So we're gonna try and go 6-0, which I believe that took us in the Master Ball. We're gonna try and go 6-0 on today's video. I'll be right back. Alright, so we are going into what was the most popular duo in the most recent regional. I think that's fine. Wait a minute, we don't gotta bring Rilla. It might be a good idea to bring Rilla, considering they have what is likely Rapid Strike Urshifu and Calyrex, because the Assault Vest can come in handy. But I'm going to try out the Bolt. Hopefully I don't regret that. Okay, my opponent's ready to go as well. Alrighty. Let's get it. Interesting. Follow me makes me not like this very much. Yeah, the follow me is not good. Because everything I can do can get redirected. I figured that would happen. Do I lose my GRAFAIAI immediately? Okay. Oh, nice. They're gonna lose their homie. Cool. So even if we lose GRAFAIAI here, I'm okay with that. We got rid of a massive threat. No, leave GRAFAIAI alone, you jerk. That sucks. Well, it got to do one thing before it got beat down. Help me take out the ogre, which I'm honestly thankful for. Okay. I think this is safe. Nice. Very, very nice indeed. The mind games are about to go crazy. Actually, why even Thunderclap? Hold up. We definitely take at least one. So, how about that? And this? Because I don't want to go for Thunderclap, and then they nasty plot. So I'm like, I'm just going to go for damage. They tear as well, which is interesting. Into water. Oh, you're literally Raging Bolt food. Okay, cool. We're going to Psychic. Ouch. There's a Moongeist. Specs Lunala, baby! Let's go! I don't care what anybody says. This is the best way to run Lunala. I don't care. That's game. That is game. Wow. Specs Lunala. Stop playing with me. Oh, maybe it's not game. Forgot about that guy. Okay. We threatened Thunderclap, and I think they have to respect that. So I'm going to bank on them respecting that, and I'm going to double the Zama. If I get this read wrong, I could definitely lose, but I feel like they have to respect Thunderclap and Nikali. Sure. Okay. I went for Thunderbolt, bro. They take me out, which is a little bit annoying, but I kind of wish I just went for the Cali. I was expecting Protect, but Encore works. Pretty sure I just went for Thunderbolt. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. You're taking stupid damage. And now I bring out my own Zama. I can't Protect because they can Encore it, so I gotta be respectful of that. Thunderbolt and Snarl. They shouldn't be able to one-shot my Bolt. Okay. Yeah, that did not go the way you thought it was. That's game. Alright, y'all. I think I've proven what I've set out to do. I almost want to go for one more, so I feel like GRAFAIAI got robbed. I feel like GRAFAIAI... Alright, we're going for one more. We all see how this game ends. There you go, Zama dies. Alright, we're gonna go for one more. So I feel like GRAFAIAI got robbed of his greatness. I'll be right back. Why? Why do I have to face another Ditto? It's not fair! And they have NDD. They have a bunch of annoying things. This should be fine. I have to bring Terrain once again, because I have no choice. And Reynolds picked his 4 pretty quickly as well, so let's see what happens. Poor Pelipper never saw the light of day, but when every single team has conflicting terrain, I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Okay. Well, this is interesting. There's no point in doing this. Well, they have to respect Trick Room. Would they really Tailwind into a Trick Room? If this is dark, this is actually massive. Okay. That's okay, that's kind of crazy. If you think I'm just gonna sit here on turn 1 and just get blown up, you're out of your mind. I should have possibly went for Scary Face, but it's fine. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it, buddy. Okay, that's pretty good for us. They are gonna Astral. GRAFAIAI is not affected. Even if they're specs, you are not one-shotting here. There is no way. Ooh, that hurts so hard, though. Would they Tailwind here? That is the question. I think I have to go for this play. Oh wait, this is massive. I don't think they might not Tailwind here. Yeah, they didn't Tailwind. They lose Cali. They lose both. Oh my goodness. GRAFAIAI does it again. Let's go! GRAFAIAI does it again. Get out of here. Get out of here. Beautiful. And you know what? It's good I didn't go for the Scary Face tech on turn 1 because they would have Tailwinded right after. I probably could have double Scary Face to prevent that, but still. Wow. That's incredible. I don't know why you go for Misty there. I'm not going to Toxic both of you. Sick. And Ditto, sure. Honestly, as long as I can... The Ditto, I know for sure the Ditto does not have... I know for sure the Ditto does not have Protect. So I can actually Scary Face the Ditto. And just hope my Lunala is faster. Which it may or may not be, but time will tell. Yeah. These things are usually Scarf, so this is my... Kyogre's probably still faster, but yeah, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I do have Rillaboom in the back, though, so I'm not too bothered by this. And now this thing is super slow, so we can use that to our advantage. Or relatively slow, I should say. Oh, I think I have a perfect play here, actually. Thanks where we wrap this one up, boys. Okay. So I'm going to assume they're scarfed, because they typically are. Even if they aren't, I'm not too worried here. Beautiful. Can't move. Snarl. And that's going to be game. That is going to be game, because now y'all don't have anywhere near the damage output needed to do anything significant. Nice. They're not, what's it called, by the way? They're not choice. I think the Kyogre's choice scarf. A lot of people are running Scarf Ogre right now. Yeah. I'm just going to do that again. And, Grassy Glide. Or actually, since I know you're scarfed. Oh, I was not expecting that to kill. So I do body press into a ghost, but I was expecting Kyogre to live, so. They Ice Beam again. As long as I don't get frozen. Thank goodness. Cool. Okay. That should take one more as well. Snarl, and let's go for Drum Beating. That's what I thought. What is that, boys? That's 7-0? Y'all better stop playing with GRAFAIAI, man. Y'all better stop playing with GRAFAIAI. I did Scary Face the wrong Pokemon that last turn. If I Scary Face Kyogre, it would have had an even cooler endgame. But a lot of people like to run Scarf Ditto. There's also a lot of Scarfed Ogres out right now, so it's kind of hard to tell which is which. But ultimately, we got the dub. That's all that matters. What can I say, man? GRAFAIAI is an absolute demon, an absolute menace out here in these Reg I streets. And I'm happy I was able to showcase that here today. Did okay in practice. Started off really hot and then lost my last few games in practice. So a little apprehensive coming into film, but ultimately the team just did incredible. So that is going to be that for today's video. If you enjoy the off-meta shenanigans, as always, you know what to do. Go ahead and show some love. But I'm going to go ahead and shut up. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and peace out.